Hello YouTube, it is your faithful Let's Player Hunter Black Luna, and I've got something a little different coming at you today. I've got the free trial of Camtasia software, a spectacularly expensive program. So I'm going to test it out and do things with it that I can't do with FRAPs. This is in anticipation to give you guys a little content on the upcoming new laptop I hope to be acquiring. We are going to be playing a game called The Last Stand 2, sequel to The Last Stand 1 if you'll believe it or not. It's on zombiegames.net, and it's a game where you stand against the zombie hordes, and you survive, or you don't. Sound might be kind of overwhelming. Let's adjust the volume a little, just to make sure I'm not being overwhelmed. That should be good. Let's have the game instructions then. These are the basic controls. Y is to move. Press R to reload. Spacebar swaps your weapon. During the night you must protect your barricade against the hordes. And you gotta manage your daylight hours to what you're doing, accomplishing different tasks. Search for weapons, survivors, repair. You need supplies to travel between towns. Your objective is to get to an extraction point with the military in under 40 days. Because if you don't get to the extraction point. It's the only setting. I've played the first one. I don't think I've even played the second one, so we'll have to see how I survive. "40 days. It's been a month. Back at square one. The crash still haunts me. They're still everywhere. Radio broadcasts say today that they're sealing off the mainland. 40 days until the last boats and aircraft leave. Got to make it to Union City." And this is basically the same thing the instructions told us. Alright, we must survive our first night. You try to aim for headshots generally, and you keep the barricade in good a condition as possible. Prioritize runners rather than the slow ones. And you do actually have to aim at them. You can't aim past them except in certain circumstances. Barricade runs to 0. You are vulnerable. Headshots are especially ideal on these ones. We've lasted our first night. We have 12 hours of daylight. Our barricade is at 59 out of 80. And we have one person, including me. We don't have any supplies. Here's where we stop and catch our breath a little. I'm gonna play until I die. Sortogram. So we need to allocate 2. Alright, we get 5 points per hour, so 2 hours of repairs should have us just about back up at 80. And I want to search the supermarket. Actually, the supermarket would be for supplies, I'll bet you. Let's search these 3 houses today. I would look for guns, but I'd like to get some survivors first, because I hear they upgraded them so they're actually useful when you get other people to help. Alright, that's our schedule for the day. Day 2 summary. We found somebody, and we gathered a day's worth of supplies for travel. And we found the .357 revolver. Oh, and people can die while in search parties. 10 points of barricade repair. We're done. Time to armor up and arm up. Here is the 357 revolver. I'll take the 357. I'll give him my handgun. We don't have any traps or any of that, so we accept our weapons. And we're back to it. Ho ho. Reloading takes a while, so take any opportunity you can. Especially with this big old gun. I'm gonna reload again. So you can see the guy we found, some old dude. He is gonna help us. The zombies get more intense as we go. We're gonna get more help and better guns. And we already made it. Barricades back down to 62. And allocate another 2 hours of repairs. We've searched these houses. I wish to search. Let's go for the supermarket. And these two houses. My immediate goal is to accumulate survivors, because that just seems like a useful goal. I'm probably playing horribly. We'll probably get supplies from the supermarket. That's what I'm guessing. Let's see how it went. We didn't find any survivors, but we gathered 2 more days worth of supplies. We found a bear trap. Got the barricade worked up. I think we're going to save our traps. I'm probably wrong about that too. Reload any chance you get. They're not pounding down. I'm going to prioritize low because this guy's got high. So he's more likely to get himself some headshots. As you can see, sometimes the dogs aren't bad to shoot. Just kill off whatever you can. Probably another runner. This game tries to trick you sometimes. I'm pretty sure you can't run out of ammo. I'm not sure if we have to accumulate a predetermined amount of supplies. If you take too long, like I said, it's bad news. Alright, let's go for the church, the old house. Is there anything we can search quickly? We can take the repairs we could have done for the barricade, and we can take another house. Park storage or the quick stop? Screw it, let's go to the sheriff's office. That has to have some good firepower. No more supplies. We did get a chainsaw though, which is very cool. Let's equip it then. This will be the backup. Maybe I'll just go across the barricade holding this. In fact, I think I like that plan. There we go. I'll put this as my main and see how it works. Another experiment. With the 357, he should be doing a ton of damage. Just hold down the trigger when they get close. I'm pretty sure headshots count with this thing too. Yep, it looks like infinite ammo. Or infinite fuel, rather. Just lay into him with the gun. Might as well. Looks like our barricade's down to approximately half health. We are good to travel to the next location. I want to keep searching though. The big house, that house, and repair our barricade. And then tomorrow we can... Maybe we do it the other... No, we can't all do it tonight. So we might as well just leave some time for repairs to the barricade. We're going to move tomorrow after, I guess, day 7. We found another survivor. 20 points barricade repairs. I'm not sure if the survivors naturally get guns. I suppose this is a good time to figure that out. I don't know what else they would do, just flail? Looks like they do. That's good. I'll switch to my ranged weapon, and when they get close, just rip them up. Now I got a good weight of fire coming in, including that heavy 357. Giving them the business, absolutely. Just hold down the trigger and repel the enemy. Glad I did those barricade repairs. That survivor did not get that dog adequately. Yeah, barricade's halfway down. I keep wanting to click this because it looks like a banner ad, but it's important stuff. We go to the quick stop, and we've got every location covered. We will devote 4 hours to repairs. Finalize our search here, and then we'll get moving. Gas cylinder, explosive trap. Alright, after tonight, we're going to go ahead and move out. I wonder if giving the chainsaw to a survivor would work, because, I mean, they're still not going to... Open fire immediately. Repel them as much as possible, because we still don't have people to cover every fire arc. I thought this game is really fun. Alright, there's nothing left for us here. Let's get going. Whistler's population 10,000, takes 4 days to travel. Population 60,000, that means more survivors and more zombies. Yeah. Could go the more populous route. Need to get our asses to Union City. Let's head for Claysburg. 4 days of travel. Don't think it'll make a difference to them, the bastards. The pews make a fairly decent barricade. A lot of stores around here. I've seen a number of them carrying weapons. Alright, the zombies are learning how to carry weapons. We're hoping not guns. That could be really, really, really bad. Where would we find... Let's search the apartment. The gun store. Barricade's only 55 though. That's alarming. We have supplies for 1 more day of travel. 5 more hours in the day. Is there anything particularly... Let's hit up the large store then, since we don't need to spend anything on repairs tonight. Man, today is just not our day. Didn't find anybody or anything except more bear traps. I am going to position some bear traps though. Right here is like our blind spot, so I'm going to put... There you go. That should be good. Looks good. We're ready for action. Hit them with ranged until they come up close and then give them the chainsaw business. I can't tell how much the traps are working. I don't consider myself a zombie person, ironically. I mean, I read stuff like World War Z. Time to switch to chainsaw. But generally speaking, it's not like the blood or the gore. I don't like gory horror movies or anything like that. This is why World War Z is like the perfect zombie book for me. It's not about like the gore. Oh, these survivors can't handle dogs. This is a very important thing to remember. That guy just sat there and let the dog chew the barricade halfway to death. 7-Eleven. Apparently there might be guns here. Police station should have guns. We'll devote 2 hours to repairs. Search the department store and the office block. We found another day of supplies. There is nothing around here. What the hell? We got an Uzi. I think that'll be good to give to the other guy. Actually, yeah, because the 357 guy tends to get headshots in his lane, whereas the Uzi guy just needs to put out firepower because it's unlikely he'll get headshots just because of the way he's angled. Let's try setting up some of these gas cylinders. See if they do any help. Alright, rock and roll, everybody. They did a little, I suppose. I think the guy with the Uzi is putting out some good damage now. Gotta get those dogs. Gotta remember. And yes, the ones in the soldier's outfit do have more armor. Well, the traps didn't do too much, but I guess they were okay. Barricade's looking a little peaked. Oh god, there's a billion of them. The dogs just seem to be giving the survivors the most trouble overall. Man, you could accumulate like 10 survivors in the other one. We don't need 3 hours to... 4 hours, screw it. To get the barricade up. My strategy might just be horribly mistaken. Do we have anything that only takes 2 hours to search? We'll skimp on to go to the apartment over here. Just one more person would be wicked keen. Survivors found 2. That barricade breaks, we're in trouble. But we've got it mostly repaired. 2 more people. That's 5 total survivors. That's gonna thicken our defensive line. That's definitely gonna... I'm gonna put Mr. Uzi here. And I'm going to give... Everyone already has a pistol, so... As an experiment, I'm gonna give... Can't give the chainsaw to them. Oh, that makes the choice pretty academic. I'm gonna switch it up so that's the other way around. I wonder if I have no weapons, do I just dance around like a retard? Don't put the gas cylinders near each other, though. Let's keep setting up these traps. I think I blew that one too early. Bam! Is someone dead? I think we lost somebody. Our defensive fire is going to be weaker up here, looks like. And there's no one covering the middle except for me. Just keep swapping. I think I got lucky with the chainsaw. You might not find that till later. Probably makes defenses a little tougher. Pregnant pause. Yeah, someone definitely died. I'm pretty sure that was an explosion caused by me. Which sucks, because, you know, we struggle so hard. Search the store, the warehouse. And the 7-Eleven. Suppose, yeah. That should be okay. We literally didn't find anything today. This was a day that was wasted. Completely wasted. Oh, that dude died. I'll give him the 357 then. Note to self. Watch the explosives. This could be bad. Give us a little more breathing room. Barricades are looking pretty peaked. And as soon as the barricades go down, every single person just runs. And after 14 days of survival, we let the barricade go down. We just weren't finding people and supplies. We got bogged down. And probably about how I would do in an actual disaster. That was Last Stand 2. We didn't make it to Unity City. Probably would have ran out of time. This was just a little bit of content to fill in the time where I won't be actually playing games, because kind of moving computers. Like next week or two, I'm expecting the move to be, or something. Everything will be figured out. Until then, I'll probably do more of these Flash games. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'm Hunter Black Luna.